this weekend, I was working with a company, an orthopedic company that you guys work with and that we work with in the great state of Colorado, where Bongo is headquartered out of.
Mhm.
And I was speaking with a medical sales consultant, and he made a statement. The statement was, well, Matthew, there is no replacement for the value of being face to face with a busy doctor. And I gently punched him in the amygdala by saying, you're 50% correct. The 100% solution is it's better to be face to face at scale. And so, what I think is interesting about Bongo is that it has two dimensions of video use. A, to improve the face to face communication, controlling the narrative, all the things that sales managers are concerned and know that they need consistency and a standard of performance. So the one part of Bongo is that we can begin to assist, measure, monitor, coach how these sales consultants will speak when they are face to face. Now at Medical Sales RX and Virtual Sales RX, we're teaching medical sales consultants how to build know, like, and trust. So it's a win-win solution because we're going to be teaching them how to deliver that engagement using this phone. The principle is the same. Your video platform allows us to improve communications, whether they're speaking virtual in time shifted or whether they're standing tall in the operating room and they're asked to say something to a doctor. So I really, really love that. Now, how would you describe the ease in which somebody could have their video uploaded? So I'm a med tech company and I have a sales team. Walk me through how easy it is to utilize your platform and begin reaching training and communication objectives.
Sure. So really there's two personas. There's the manager, or in some larger companies have an instructional designer, someone in charge of training. So there's someone setting up assignments, and then there's the user, so the learner or salesperson, and that's the person being evaluated or measured and having practice facilitated. So the moderator or administrator, manager, that persona, really it's just filling out three fields is at a minimum. So the name of the assignments, the instructions, and then I guess it's an optional third field, associating a due date if you want. Now there's other functionality and components. One in particular is called phrase gen, where you can submit a piece of source material as a manager. Could be like a product brief or product description, and then through natural language processing and AI, our tool can figure out what are the important elements of that, and then calibrate auto analysis to verify that sales rep is saying those phrases or saying those things. So those are a little more advanced functionality. Also, that's like a 2-click upload. But it's I would say extremely easy to author video assignments. And then from a learner perspective, a sales rep perspective, really it's almost easier. You just log in, you click into the assignment, and then in most cases you just read the instructions and then record yourself practicing demonstrating that skill or competency. And in some cases there's peer review. Some cases it's just AI driven feedback. That's really again an advanced option when setting up the assignment. But it's really just a natural extension of the learner's either laptop or a lot of times phone. And everything that we have in our platform is responsive, so it's all mobile friendly. And it also, we adhere to what's called responsive design, which is like the Google framework. So if you've ever used like Google Calendar or really any Google product, it'll look and feel very, very similar to the UI of a Google product.
That's great.
Yeah, so very, very straightforward.
So, Jennifer, what's the most frequently asked question that you receive about Bongo, and how do you answer it?
Oh, you got me there. I mean, I think really it's probably just people want to understand um how it works, right? And like Josh explained, like it's pretty straightforward. It's an assessment that you do on video. And so I always think about like how can I explain this concept to my mom, right? Who's not in technology and she's not living this, breathing it every single day. Um, I will say when I first onboarded with Bongo, part of my onboarding was Bongo assignments. And so I actually had to go in there, complete specific assignments that helped me better understand the product and how it works. But to go back to your original question, I think auto analysis is probably going to be the most common question. Like, what is auto analysis and how does it work and how do I use it? Because, like I said earlier, the scalability of Bongo is unbelievable. And with a tool like auto analysis, they want to know more about how to set it up and how to get it working so that they can have that more of that hands-off approach with some of their learners, especially if they have a large team.
Well, Jennifer, I appreciate your answer because I'm speaking on behalf of medical salespeople around the country. We're the smartest dinosaurs you have ever met. We can stand tall in an operating room. We can answer technical questions. But when it comes to technology itself, as it relates to audio, video, et cetera, we can play the dumb guy card. So you answered that question perfectly.